Going, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get this started. All right. I am seeing a setup coming to market open. Obviously, if you're looking at my screen, you see that I am eyeing shorts. Now, not that I'm gonna take it, at least not yet, but I am definitely eyeing some shorts coming to market open, which I'll explain in just a second as I start my stream over here on in my Discord. All right. So let me quickly start that up so we're all prepared and ready for market open, and we go from there. All right, guys. So let's get this started. Let's get this started. All right, let me start my. Oh, I forgot to put this here. One sec. There we go. All right, perfect. Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Anyways, okay, so I'm starting today's stream a little bit early for a very specific reason. I am seeing another setup just like yesterday. Coming to market open. Obviously, I don't know. Hey, how's it going, guys? I don't know if it's gonna play out instantly coming to market open, but I'd rather be more safe than sorry and just be prepared for market open, rather than not be prepared for market open. All right, now coming to market open, guys. I've been watching this setup since I woke up, which was about 30 minutes ago. And we've been getting maybe too close to the entry. And I'm like I don't want to miss it. Like I actually really want to trade it. All right, so let me explain what I'm watching real quick before the market actually opens. All right, so coming to market open. Looking at the market open, we have one nearby low. That nearby low is at 24,973. All right, I want to call this low the London low because obviously it's the lowest point we've had during the whole London until now. Obviously, we just took it out. But we have this London low here. So pretty much what I'm looking to see is obviously the trend. It's not super bearish, but it's pretty bearish, right? Like the market's going down. So what I want to see coming into market open is this grind down, strong momentum through this 15-minute inverse into the nearest liquidity on the 5-minute time frame. So the main thing coming to market open is selling pressure. We have the whole setup pretty much all laid out already and everything. We just need selling pressure coming to market open, and hopefully we don't get any of that, that tricky volume where we pump, dump for the first 30 minutes of market open and we don't get the setup. But I really, really do like the setup. Right now, obviously, since we're probably going to be taking a trade coming exactly into market open, I would really suggest you guys to size pretty light on this trade. Obviously, it's going to be very, very triggered trade off open. So just keep that in mind. All right, guys. For me, I'm probably going to be doing 7-ish micros. I want to do 10 on this trade, but it's too early to really take this. So, I kind of rather not. But yeah. Now, let me go ahead and put this out here that I'm live on YouTube real quick. There we go. But yeah, this is pretty much the setup that I'm watching coming to market open. Obviously, coming to market open, I want to see if we're able to sweep this liquidity or not. That's going to be the main thing. And then obviously we'll go off there. But if we're able to hold below it, then we can for sure catch some shorts here. And then all right, let me see. And then obviously with the stop loss, I'm going to be using a 1-to-1 risk reward if we do dump. So 1-to-1 price target, 1-to-1 stop loss. Not bad. All right. But yeah, let's see how we go ahead and open. Remember, guys, this is just an idea for now that I'm watching. Nothing crazy, but if we do sell off, we definitely do have our setups to watch. All right. Now, for now, yes, I know I'm looking for shorts, but technically our bias for now is setting bullish as long as we hold above 973. I'm just looking at shorts because that's kind of the only setup I really have to take for now. So obviously we'll see. All right. So if we can flip this candle from green to red, honestly, I would love taking shorts. But if not, it's fine. We delete shorts, then we just flip our bias, into something for longs. All right. Which honestly, I don't have much of a setup. I know you guys are probably going to be mentioning this 5-minute gap here. But not really my best interest, to be honest. Yeah, it's a 47-point candle, but it's okay. It's an okay candle. So if we're gonna end up getting some upside today, which we don't know yet. Obviously, the market just opened up a minute ago. But if anything, we can always just work with a new setup. Just for now, with a good setup that I'm seeing for shorts, I really want us to sell off below 973 so we can catch this inverse here into the lower liquidity. All right, but obviously the market open. Let's see what we do. You guys don't typically, come into market open. It's always buying, selling, and then we get the actual move. So we'll see how we do here. All right, but this is just a setup that I am watching, guys. All right, just so we are prepared. We know what we're expecting and all that good stuff. All right, now both ES and NQ actually ended up taking out this London low here. ES at 840 and NQ at 973. So as long as we're able to hold above these two lines here on my screen, obviously we're going to be bullish into a bullish setup, which we kind of don't have yet. But if we're bearish by holding below these two lines, then we have a setup, which will be the inverse into lower. All right. So that's pretty much what we're watching right now, guys. Obviously, like I said, let's let the market actually wake up. Let's let it open up. Let's see what it does. You know, maybe it wants to pump, then dump, or maybe pump all the way, and then we work with the bullish bias. You know, who knows? All right. Remember, it just opened up. All right. Now, like I said, for a setup to the upside, to be honest, I don't really have much. Yes, I know we had a 5-minute gap here, but like I said, it's not really in my best interest. I don't really like the way this candle kind of looks. Plus, it was right there, so you know, not enough time for me to really react in the markets. Now, worst case, if we're going to be working with the bullish bias, thankfully for us, we do have a lot of room for higher. So as long as the market doesn't only go up and we get retracements, we could probably just work with the bullish 5-minute retracement into this 5-minute bullish rally gap into the liquidity above. We still do have a lot of room for higher. I know yesterday we pumped up like crazy, but I don't think the job is done. Obviously, it all depends on the buys for today, but we'll see. You know what I mean? We will see. All right. But yeah, let me drink some water here real quick. But yeah, so far it kind of just seems like we're sweeping the liquidity. So if anything, we could probably put the shorts to the side and maybe start focusing on longs. Now, for us and longs, we're not really in a rush for longs. That's one thing I will say. Because once again, we don't have a setup. Yes, we have the bias, we have the buying pressure. You know, the market opened 3 minutes ago. We don't even know if this is going to be the actual bias. But that's what we have to work with for now. All right. But the reason I'm saying we're not in a rush for longs is because we still have to form a setup. We don't really have much, to be honest. I mean, yeah, we have the buying pressure here, but that's it, you know? So hopefully on the 5-minute time frame, if we're going to continue going up, we might as well just hold up this 5-minute candle here. You know, maybe we retrace into it shortly after. I'm going to delete the shorts for now since obviously I don't want to confuse you guys. You know, maybe coming to the stream, maybe thinking like, dude, we're pumping. Why are you looking for shorts? That was just something that we were looking at before the market opened. All right. But yeah, like I said, we do have a lot of room for higher. We have room into 157, which is our nearest, strongest level of liquidity, which is about 74 points away from where we're sitting at right now. So as long as we're able to retrace in this 74 point range, then we could probably catch longs as well off a 5-minute retracement model, just like yesterday. For those that don't know, we caught NQ longs yesterday for a very quick trade, like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. It was like 3 minutes for about 45 points, and then we just got out. All right. So if we want to do that today, then honestly, I'm down for it. I wouldn't complain, you know. But yeah, let's see what we can get here. Once again, guys, we are pumping up quite a bit. I don't have a setup yet, but we are forming one. I just need to wait a little bit longer for the market to actually close the candles and, you know, see if we can get the retracement. Now, hopefully, as we're closing these two candles, the fair value gap and then the closing candle here, hopefully we don't just instantly pump up into the liquidity above, because then we're going to be in a little bit of an issue because, you know, it's going to be hard to take longs after we took out the objective. And it's also going to be pretty hard to take shorts because we're so high up. You know, our nearest setup is all the way down here at 945, and we're over 100 points away from it. So, yeah, we already have to sell off quite a bit to get the shorts that we wanted 5 minutes ago. So yeah, hopefully we don't do too much here. But, you know, hopefully we do enough to get a nice trade. But yeah, okay, so look, we have the fair value gap here. This is the 5-minute bullish fair value gap that I was talking about for the retracement. So what we can do is obviously wait for this candle to close, hope that this candle does not pump up straight to the liquidity above, because then we really can't catch longs at all. But what we can do is maybe see how this candle closes. Maybe it closes around this range down here, or, you know, anywhere near the gap. And since our bias is going to be bullish for now, since we are holding above this low here at 973, we can maybe look for a retracement more like this into the liquidity. That would be a pretty good trade. Obviously, you know, with the buying pressure, bullish bias, and everything, that can also work, right? But yeah, we'll see. The only part that's kind of worrying me is we're seeing all of this buying pressure come in. You know, buyers look amazing, they want higher and everything. The part that worries me is, are they too strong? Are we not gonna retrace? That's gonna be the problem, right? Because we can catch longs. The thing is, we don't have an inverse, so we need to wait for sellers to step in a little bit for us to actually get the retracement that we want to see, right? And that's gonna be the concerning part, all right? So yeah. Now, looking at ES on the other hand, it kind of took out not the strongest level of liquidity, but it definitely took something out. So getting an SMT here will be pretty interesting, to be honest. Because we don't know. Once again, the market is open. We don't know what's leading. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe NQ is leading a little bit more here. Obviously, you guys see the difference here. Red candle, green candle. It makes sense though. ES took out a low. I mean a high, while NQ took out a low, and also ES took out that low as well. So yeah, we'll see what we do here, right? Obviously, we're already starting to work with a somewhat of an SMT divergence here. So it's gonna be interesting, right? We'll see if we can even get longs today, or at least off open, because obviously we have this high here that could be a little bit of a mission to get through. Well, I don't know. Maybe buyers are very strong. I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, NQ hasn't taken out any highs, while ES has taken out a fairly strong high here, or not super strong, but it took something out. You know, so if ES wants lower while NQ wants higher, that's kind of the recipe for destruction. You know what I mean? That's not really something we want to see. We want both of these things to be following each other so we can get a very clean trade, you know, without them fighting each other, you know. So yeah, we'll see. All right, but for now, since we are looking at NQ, we'll see which one is leading. We'll see how the buying pressure holds up. And if anything, we can probably use ES to allow us to afford a retracement into the 5-minute gap with the bounce, you know, enough of a bounce to tell us that we want higher, and then we take longs. We can do that as well. But I don't know. Buyers look still pretty strong here. So, and this candle closes in 2 minutes. So as long as we're able to hold down in this range near a actual retracement level, then yeah, we'll keep getting buying pressure. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. I think we're going to pump up before we even get a retracement here. It kind of seems like buyers are fighting to go higher. Just ES isn't letting it, but ES is kind of slipping up a little bit here. So NQ is probably going to break some highs here. So that's going to be a problem. Now, in the meantime, let me actually... Oh, yeah, look at that pump. Ugh. Please don't consider drawn liquidity before our entry. I really hope that's not the case. Because I really want to catch a trade into market open today, guys. Get a quick day, you know, quick and easy. But yeah, hopefully we can get... Because look, you guys can see the difference. NQ wants its level of liquidity while ES is kind of just sitting there, right? So there's a big difference here, right? So we got to be careful with that if we get an entry. You know what I mean? We definitely have to be very careful. But yeah, it's like we keep trying to pump up. Okay, we flipped the candle from green to red. Not super red, but, you know, definitely flip there. Interesting, because yes. Okay, so if anything, what we could do is, since we know that ES is holding lower, like it's not allowing NQ to go up, even though NQ wants to go up. What we could do is, if we're gonna look for longs, we might as well just we can get the bounce from the fair value gap and everything. But instead of us entering, okay, we're looking selling off. Instead of us entering, hold on, let me drink some water. Instead of us entering off a certain amount of points from a bounce, we can probably just wait for a bounce off the fair value gap, wait for ES to hold above the drawn liquidity, and then we take longs, because then that will just tell us that both NQ, obviously it's bouncing, it wants higher, and ES holding above the drawn liquidity, giving it a bullish bias, they want higher, right? Because, you know, why would we take longs when ES is bearish, right? It could be, like I said, a recipe for disaster. We wouldn't want that. All right, so let's see what we do here. All right, let's see. First of all, let's see if we can even afford a retracement in the market. It's not super far away. It's like right there. So as long as we bounce from the fair value gap, that's good enough for me. But I would really prefer for ES to hold above the drawn liquidity as well, so we actually can take longs with a higher probability in us going higher. Yeah, let's see. We're right there. Come on, let's retrace. Let's retrace a little bit lower, and then we would be good. I mean, that's even if we get longs. You know, maybe the market wants to sell off, which is also good for us because we have a sell setup here. But let's see. Okay, so we retraced into the 5-minute gap. That's the biggest concern out of the way. That's perfect. Now, the question is do we bounce? And does ES hold above the drawn liquidity? If we don't bounce, then we can honestly take shorts down here. Now, the biggest concern behind these shorts is we're a little bit far away, over 150 points away, 15 points away from the shorts. So, I don't know. So, I guess the best bet right now will kind of just be long since it's already there, you know, if we want to have a quick day. But let's see. Like I said, right now we're getting a bounce. But the thing is, we will need ES to also hold above the drawn liquidity. Or maybe we can kind of enter beforehand. Maybe we could use more of like a 50-point stop with a 50-point price target for a 1-to-1. That wouldn't be bad. Maybe we could look for something like that, guys. Maybe for some starters, if you know, if that's gonna be the case. I'm just a little bit worried with that ES level there. Because NQ is bouncing, and it's bouncing good. And it's bouncing good. That's the problem. Because the problem is, I know I just said that I would want to wait for ES to hold above the drawn liquidity, but the thing is, since ES is so down here, by the time that ES holds above the drawn liquidity, NQ is already going to be at the price target. So we're going to have to take a little bit of a risk if we want to take these longs, which it looks good. It's just ES. And it's flipping. That's one thing, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna give the market a bit of time, you know, see if I want to enter. Just guys, be ready to enter longs, just in case, because we are bouncing. All right, just be ready to enter longs, just to see what we can get here. All right, and now with this position, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Try sizing a little bit lighter on this one. It's a little bit of a riskier trade. The volume looks a little bit iffy. Like it looks good. It looks good. It's just the market just opened, so I don't know if we're chopping up or not. So if you guys want to be a little bit more safe, I kind of suggest sizing a little bit lighter than usual. Like to a point where you can actually afford the loss. Like you get the loss and you don't care. I mean, because I'm just a little bit worried with this ES level here. I don't know if one wants higher when one wants an inverse. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky to get this trade. All right, guys. So like I said, if we do get this trade, consider sizing light. You know, you guys can't say I didn't say that. You know, but yeah, I would suggest sizing a little bit lighter on this trade. It's gonna be a trade. It's gonna be a confusing one because once again, one went higher into the higher drawn liquidity when one went lower because it took out the higher drawn liquidity. So yeah, just size lighter on this one if we catch this one. I'm also gonna be sizing a little bit lighter on this one as well. Maybe like 5 contracts. Well, I mean that's even if we hold. Right now, ES wants lower, which if that's gonna be the case before we even get longs, honestly, that's totally fine because I would also want to take shorts as well. You know what I mean? So I don't really mind, right? But the thing is where can we enter? Right? I mean, hey, maybe we want lower into the fair value gap, right? So we'll see. But so far, nothing yet, guys. So far, nothing yet. I just don't want to be entering with price moving like this, very jumpy. One wants lower, and that S&P could be a pain in the ass most times. So yeah. Let's see. Maybe we want to lower into the fair value gap before we see higher. Right now, like I said, guys, it's hard to tell when the market is moving like with a lot of volume here. So it's like we get one good thing 1 second, and the next second is the opposite. So I'm really trying to be very picky with this. Now, yes, it seems like it's about an inverse 15 this 5-minute gap, which is pretty common. But we're not really surprised because obviously the D will sweep here into a bearish bias. That's pretty normal. Now the thing is NQ. What does NQ want? NQ hasn't taken out any highs, so NQ is bullish still, right? So obviously seeing a little bit of selling on NQ is going to be a way more different than seeing selling on ES. All right, but let's see. We're tracing a little bit deeper into the gap here. So I'm gonna keep looking for longs. As long as we hold this 5-minute gap, I'm gonna keep looking for longs. All right. Now, once we inverse this 5-minute gap, obviously I'm not gonna be interested anymore, and maybe look for shorts off this 15-minute. Obviously, as long as price is able to dump down below 973, which is honestly pretty fine as well. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna keep adjusting this. Keep seeing where I can possibly enter from if we bounce, and go from there. All right. ES already inversed this 5-minute gap here. But NQ has an NQ wants higher. So we just have to see what's leading here. That's the problem. That's why I'm saying this trade might be a little bit tricky. So size light if you're going to be entering. All right. I'm also going to be sizing light. So yeah. And the thing that worries me is the volume, bro. There's too much volume, so we don't know what's going to be the actual bounce. We don't know if it's going to be a pullback. Ugh, these opens, man. These opens have been a pain during these last 4 weeks. But yeah, hopefully we get a clean move somewhere. Now, ES is about to hold below this London low soon. So if that's going to be the case, and well, ES is already bearish. I was going to say ES is going to be bearish, but it already is from this 864 level. But yeah, NQ is in the midpoint, which is the highest chance in a possible fair value gap bounce. So we'll see. We'll see what it does here. I'm just worried with this ES level here, man. Because yeah, look at the difference. ES is holding red, while NQ was holding pretty green a second ago. And I would love to work with a better stop loss, maybe like down here. But that would just mean that we would have to enter way earlier with very little confirmation and buyers stepping in. So if anything, we're going to have to use this 50-point stop at the candle low. But yeah, we're bouncing. ES is still holding red. It's like, why is NQ bouncing and ES is not, bro? I hate when price does this, bro. Because it just makes everything so much trickier. Like, it's like you have such a good setup, but you don't because the other one's not doing it. It's like, it's very like back and forth. Very, very back and forth. Good. Look at this. Look. It's holding red, and look at NQ. It's about to get to the entry. So it's like, bro, like what? But guys, if we enter, just please consider sizing light. All right, I'm gonna be sizing light as well. All right, let's see. We're near the entry, guys. So hover your mouse over the buy button. What do we get here? It's like so volatile, bro. All right, I'm gonna try longs here, guys. I'm a little bit hesitant with this trade, man. It's just that volume. Bad guys, I'm gonna try long. Please size light, guys. On this trade, size light, please. Please, size light. All right, guys. Please, size light on this trade. If you're gonna take this, I don't know. I'm a little bit hesitant with that volume. The price looks good. It's just the volume. It's I don't know. It's just that this ES thing. If ES can go back above 864, then by all means, fuck it. This trade is amazing then. But for now, I don't know. I'm just gonna take the benefit of the doubt that NQ is leading, which obviously it kind of is. Bad guys, I got for that 104. Just please size light, man. That's all I ask, guys. Size light on this trade. I'm gonna have my stop loss at the low here, so at 35. Let me alert this real quick. I put the wrong stop loss. There you go. Bad guys, once again, I am in NQ longs. I'm just a little bit hesitant with this price, bro. I like it. I like the setup. Don't get me wrong. I love the setup. But it's like, oof. Yes, man. It could be a pain. Now, I don't know whether I want to target this high or not. To be honest, it's not really a good price target, but it is a high. So I don't know if the high is going to be a problem for a DOL sweep, like a little mini DOL sweep. I can't take profits here because obviously I'm going to have the worst risk reward. Yeah, I don't know. I think this high is going to sweep us. It's hard to tell. I don't know if that high is going to sweep us or not. I want to say it's not. I mean, it doesn't look too strong, this high up here. But it's hard to tell. We'll see, though. We'll see. I mean, if we can hold above it, then, that's also very nice. Look at ES, bro. Just in case you guys are wondering why I'm so hesitant, it's just ES, bro. I need NQ to lead here. What are we doing? Okay, we're still sitting in that range. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, if we can break out of this range, I might take some scales. Just so I could be a little bit more safe and not as hesitant behind the trade. Or maybe, we can hold for the price target. We already broke past the high. I can't type, bro. Guys, I'm gonna scale here. I'm not risking it. I scaled, guys. I scaled before we hit the price target. I scaled here, guys. Before we hit the price target. I scaled. How many points did we see? I think we saw like 40, 45 points. Yeah, guys, I scaled. I'm not risking it. Price seems too jumpy right now. I scaled, guys. All right. It's like, dude, we're up 55 points. Why would we not take it? Or 45, 55, depending on your entry. But I'm taking it there, man. I'm not risking it. Like, yeah, we can see the price target. I'm going to hold for the price target. But I don't want to risk, just holding all the way through. I really don't. I'm going to take one more off there. I'm not trying to go red on this trade. I just want to be more safe, guys, because it's a Thursday. The week is about to end, and we're already. Well, I'm green on the week. I don't know about you guys, depending on what trades you took. But yeah, like I said, guys, I scaled up there at that high break. I like the 45, 55 point mark. Now I'm in one contract, so I'm not gonna move my stop loss to break even. If you guys do want to, you can. But I feel like since I'm in one contract, I feel like I can hold the stop loss all the way down, and I still will be green. So yeah. But once again, guys, we're at the high. So if you guys want to scale here, you literally can. If you choose not to, then that's your fault. The trade is green. All right, we're up like 45, 55 points depending on your entry on this trade. So you could take scales. All right, if you don't, then that's kind of on you. All right, but I'm gonna play safe and I'm gonna take it. Just this price today, it's not, it's definitely not something you want to hold all the way through. I don't trust it that much. I really don't trust it that much. But I really hope you guys scaled with me up there. Now, like I said, I'm not going to move my stop loss to break even though I should. I'm not going to because I'm in one contract. I'm in one contract left. So, I mean, if I get stopped out in the red, I'm losing like a penny, bro. You know what I mean? So, it's not going to be a big deal to me. But yeah, how are you guys doing in the chat? Let me know. Green, beautiful. That's what I want to see. All right, perfect. Let me get back into the thing. But yeah, let's see what we do. Now that I'm pretty much more risk-free on the trade, I'm a lot more calm. Once again, I really did like the setup, and I mean, it played out. The only reason I was so hesitant, guys, was because price just feels a little bit volatile, and ES is kind of against us. All right, so I did like the setup, obviously enough to take it. It's just ES was gonna be a little bit of a pain here because ES is bearish still, while NQ is bullish. So I'm like, like anything can happen mid-trade. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of took it a little bit early. Honestly, still green. Still 45, 50, 55 points depending on your entry. So it's still good. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, let's see if we can pump up here. We're very close to the price target. We're right around the corner. We might as well take it out there. But I'm probably just gonna take everything here, honestly, and just call it. But yeah, guys, I went ahead and personally just took full profits here for myself. We're probably gonna hit the price target, but I just want to get out of this trade. So see if I can maybe look for a better one with you guys. Let me see something real quick. Secured full profits on this trade. There we go. And put this out real quick. But yeah, guys, I took full profits. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This trade looks a little bit like, I don't know, it's questionable, So I'd rather just take it while I have it and, maybe call it. I mean, if you guys want to hold for the price target, it's right around the corner, you can. But for me, honestly, I'd rather just take my green. I sized light on this, so I wasn't going to make anything crazy in the first place. Stop loss is 157 points. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What? No, it's not. Well, I'm into only losing a penny. Well, bro, I'd rather take my green while I have it than. Bro said it was only one contract and still took profits. Bro, do you expect me to hold this trade like for like a lifetime? Why didn't you hold, bro? I'd rather take profits, bro, and just look for a better trade. This trade, like I said, it's a little bit hesitant. Bro, David, I just passed my first eval. Nice, bro. But yeah, guys, I don't know. This trade, I don't know. This price looks a little bit too, Indicator's not working? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not working? David is a gambler now? Oh my God. Let's hear it now, guys. What's going on? Say. But yeah. Okay, now we hit the wait. The indicator is working, bro. What are you guys talking about? Try again. Yeah, guys. Okay, now we hit the price target. So if you guys want to secure profits here, now you can. I need $1,100 left to pass my account. Okay, that's actually doable. Taking profits when you feel it. Can I not take profits? Like, hello? Are we serious right now? It's like I give you guys a green trade, you guys complain. I give you guys a break-even trade, you guys complain. I don't give you guys a trade for the day, you guys complain. I give you guys a red trade, like, bro, like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Nah, whatever, bro. Let me just close this. Anyways, guys, we're pumping up a little bit here. So if you guys want to go ahead, if you guys held a little bit more, you guys can go ahead and secure some profits. Bro, guys, for me, bro, I literally scaled like not even 10 points away from the price target. It's not a big deal. Are we gonna look for another one? We could. I mean, we're pumping up quite a bit here, so I don't really think we can look for shorts anytime soon. But yeah. But yeah, guys. Green on the. I mean, to be honest, I did size loud on this trade, so nothing crazy. But hey, green is green. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. But yeah, guys. I'm fully out of this trade. I mean, I made something. So 330 per account, 3K on the day. Not bad. I'm about to request a payout soon as well. I'm about to get the 8 days again. Let me get this guy the rolls. There you go. But yeah, bro, for the people that pass your accounts or for the people that you guys are green, you guys are chilling, man. I'm happy for you guys. Dave, Blast, how many contracts would you recommend taking on a brand new EVA with the end of day trading drawdown? Do you want to pass it in one day or do you want to pass it slowly? If you want to pass it in one day, do 20 to 25 contracts. If you want to pass it slowly, do 7 to 10. The indicator's not giving setups. Did it take the day off? No, it just didn't see the setup that we took. Well, I need you guys to understand as well that the indicator, when you guys put it into your chart, look, today, what do we take? Hear me out here. Today, what do we take, guys? We took a continuation model, right? Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are green off this trade, I haven't really said this in a while, but if you guys are green on this trade, guys, post your profit in the profit channel, man. Post it in there, guys. I haven't said that in a while, bro. Yeah, here. If you guys are green, guys, spam it, bro. It's been a minute, man. Come on now. Everyone in here should be green. I don't even think the trades even saw drawdown today. Did it? I don't know. I don't think it did. But yeah, anyways, guys. What's it called? Okay, so the indicator, you guys might be saying, David, you took longs, but the indicator didn't see the longs. Is it taking a day off? No, guys, it actually did not take a day off. Remember, when you have the indicator plugged in, like default settings, it's gonna be the entry model automatically set to IFEG. It's only gonna be looking for inverses. We did not enter off an inverse today. So if you want to look for the trade like today, you put continuation model, or you could do both models. But both models gets a little bit hectic, so I would be careful with this one. But obviously today we took a continuation model, so you would click continuation model to find it. All right, we're pumping. Yeah, bro. Of course, bro. I have to sell early, bro. Nah, I don't give a shit, bro. I'm green, bro. I'm green. Bro, J beats, bro. Don't get me pissed off, bro. Delete that shit, bro. Seriously, I don't think. Oh, and by the way, Noon, I got you. Guys, I don't think the trade saw any drawdown today. Did it? I think it just instantly went up. No, it did see drawdown. That's right. It did a little bit. Hold on, guys. Where's your stop loss? from break even to BT1 to guarantee green on this trade. One sec, guys. I'm writing up like a whole fucking essay here. Okay, let me see. There we go. One sec, guys. Yeah, let me see. Congrats on your pass. Nice, man. Nice. Guys, a lot of you guys are passing your evals with this trade. Let me see. I stayed cash because David said it was risky, and that's totally fine. David, you panic us so the trade can run so clean, dude. I mean, I had my reason to panic, bro. I mean, to be fair, like I said, it was a good setup. It was always a good setup. It was just I was a little bit hesitant because price was moving like very wicky at first, and ES was bearish. So I was like, but I'm sure we all have PTSD from the last month that we've been trading, bro. Like you get the best setup and then it chops you out with volume. So I was a little bit hesitant. I'm like, I don't know, and I have the right to feel that way. I mean, I'm not a fucking robot. You know what I mean? So yeah, at least it played out. You know. Now I did size out on the trade, so I didn't make as much as I was really planning to. But dude, honestly, I still made a lot, so I'll take it. And I scaled early. Every time David panicked, shit runs smooth, bro. Let me see. I see cat. Oh yeah, let me finish with that. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have not done an eval giveaway in a minute. Maybe we can run one over the weekend if you guys want one. I could probably hook you up with like 20 accounts. Hold up. One second. I got you at the door. Cookie, come in. Yeah, guys, I haven't done an eval giveaway in a while. You guys know I used to give them away like every 1 or 2 weeks. 20 accounts. Bah, 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 bah. You know what I mean? Are we getting on us? I mean, bro, don't tell it to me, bro. Ask that to the market, bro. We don't have a setup to really take, even if we wanted to trade more. How many accounts did I hear? No, like 20 total. Like not 20 to you. Like 20, like total. 20, 25, around there. 5-minute shorts. I mean, the only thing you could really take shorts from is maybe this gap here, if we even close it in time, or this gap down here, which is very far away. So whatever you do, it's gonna take a while. We have a short. I mean, the only thing I'm really seeing for short, maybe the 15-minute. Nah, not the 15-minute. The only thing you can really do for short is this one, in which you have to close in 17 seconds. So maybe you can get shorts here, but I'm not gonna take them because I'm already green. And you can also take shorts down here. Shorts showing at 145. 145. Yeah, the same. Yeah. But guys, once again, you have to close the gap, which closed right now. So I mean, yeah, you can probably look for shorts. I'm not gonna take them. I already got my move for the day. I mean, maybe later. I mean, if we dump down later on, maybe I'll be interested in some shorts down here. But for now, let me see, bro, Zam, bro. The indicator showing that. Yes, guys. Remember, the indicator it also would have caught longs here. Just remember, guys. If you have the default settings on the indicator, it's only looking for inverses. This was not an inverse entry, so obviously it's not going to alert it nor show it to you. You have to click here under the entry model and click FEG continuation. If not, it won't work. All right? Or it's not that it won't work, it just won't show it to you guys. I have both and it didn't. No. Use continuation models only. All right. Now, you also need to make sure that the bias was bullish here. Maybe the bias was bearish, so maybe they didn't find it. Let me double check for you guys. Because maybe, let me see if it was reading a dealable sweep. Remember, because guys, we did have some drawn liquidities here and here. They're not the strongest to me, so I didn't really count them. But maybe the indicator did, so maybe that's why I didn't find the continuation. But let me check it out. Let me try to find it. No deal sweep. Oh, that's why. That's why. Thank you, Honif. Yeah, that's why. Once again, guys, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, guys, the indicator this whole open until now, it didn't have a bias because remember we based our bullish buys from the London low drawn liquidity sweep. But look at when we swept it, guys. Look at the time. We swept it at 9:20. The indicator starts reading past 9:30. That makes sense. Okay, I was about to say because yeah, the setup was actually perfect. It should have caught it. But yeah, guys, this is like the first time in like 4 weeks where we finished the market or we finished trading in the first 30 minutes, bro. Oh, it feels amazing, bro. How does the short look? Dude, honestly, you could take it. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to. I'm kind of already done. I gotta love these, bro. I love them, bro. You have the whole day to yourself, and that's it, bro. You have to worry about fucking chop or anything, bro. Bro, honest, bro. Come on now, bro. David, let the indicator work before market open. No. We're not going to do that because it's going to be very inconsistent. And the same way you guys are complaining about it now, the same way you guys are going to complain about it later, same way you guys were complaining about a green trade, you can't really, like, no. I'm just going to be straight up with you. No. The indicator has been working fine. It just missed the setup because it didn't have a bias. That's really fine. Just move on to the next. You know what I mean? On this fair value gap, how do you base your bias if it holds below the top of the fair value gap? Since aren't we still bullish? No, remember, your bias isn't based off the fair value gap. The fair value gap gives you the entry. It tells you where you should enter from the bias. The bias is based off the reaction from the nearest level of liquidity sweep. So why exactly lock band-aid? Why exactly is everyone looking for shorts currently? Well, let's go ahead and base it, right? Remember, we have a bullish fair value gap. So if we have a bullish fair value gap, technically we should be bullish, right? No, you shouldn't, right? No matter what direction a fair value gap has, you can take either direction. Whether it's a bullish rally, we could take longs or shorts from it. It doesn't matter. Where you're going to be basing your buys from is from the nearest level of liquidity sweep, right? So the nearest level of liquidity sweep here will be 25,205.75, right? So we took out the strong liquidity sweep, we were rejecting from it and reversing back down, right? So as long as the price is able to hold below 205, you're bearish. So if you're bearish and have a bullish bias, if you have a bearish bias and have a bullish rally gap, what do you think is going to be stronger? The bearish bias, right? Which is why you will be looking to inverse this bullish value gap rather than bouncing from it. All right, now the case can be different if price is holding above it. Then you will look for a retracement with a bounce. All right, but in this case, since we're holding below the drawn liquidity, you're bearish. All right, and we're already inversing, so yeah, and the indicator is in. So let's see if it even catches it. I'll let the indicator do this trade. I'm not gonna take it nor commentate behind it, but I'll just watch it, I guess, with you guys. But yeah. ES hit TP with the indicator. I don't have my ES alerts on. I turned it off. Oh, let me kind of delete this real quick. This is my own alerts that I set by myself. There you go. Yeah, I have to add my ES thing. Let me see. Took the shorts off ES on the 1 minute. How's ES moving right now? Let me see. Okay, so ES has a dual sweep. So I'm assuming you took shorts from below 864. You could have taken it off the 5 minute, but you said you took it off the 1 minute. So right here. Okay, I mean, yeah, that works. I mean, I would have taken it off the 5 minute. It's a little bit of a better candle, but obviously the 5 minute, it's way bigger than the 1 minute. So yeah, bro, yeah, that actually works. That could have worked pretty well. I mean, it did work pretty well. I mean, it already hit the price target or a 1-to-1. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how this holds here. Well, the indicator isn't really showing. Wait, did I select the wrong model? Because I know the indicator's in shorts. It literally just alerted here. But maybe it. Let me see. Oh, I have the continuation model. That's right. I was about to say, what the hell? But yeah, like I said, guys, for me, I'm proceeding done for the day. I got my longs. Nothing crazy, but nothing too bad. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm seeing a few of you guys are in shorts from the inverse. So I guess I'll stay on for a little bit longer and kind of just see how it plays out. That first trade worked well with the opening range breakout. Yeah, because we took it off market open. We took it off market open. So yeah. Bro, I hit my stop loss. Didn't exit me. What stop loss are you using? Guys, in today's market, use like a 45, 50 point stop loss. Anything less is way too little. I mean, you see how price is moving. I did 35. It's working nice. Okay, not bad. It's just, obviously with some pullbacks, it could be a little bit of a pain. You still use 25s? Dude, you are crazy. But no, I mean, if you're trading a volatile market, yes, a 25 point stop loss sounds like it's very little, but your price target is also very little. So it's not that hard to hit compared to like a 50 point price target. You know what I mean? And yeah, guys, one thing I suggest if you guys are going to be using the indicator, at least with this market condition for the last month, the only thing I would suggest changing is your NQ profile and ES profile stop loss size. Move it up to like 45. I always use 45. And then 45 in the for ES, you could do like 7 around there, 7 to 10. Because remember, in this market, 30, in my opinion, 35 points is just way too little. But it's all preference. It's all preference. This is something I suggest for my own trading. You need to go 35 points from the bottom of the gap. Yes, from the inverse. Or, well, how many ever points you want to trade. ES works well with 7 plus, I've noticed. Yeah, for sure. Like, bro, it's like a regular market, bro. NQ works good with 35 points. In this market, it doesn't really work as well. You know, so you could do like 45 minimum. That's what I like to do. 45, 50. Obviously, it also depends on your entry, but try to aim for that number. How many pullbacks do you typically notice mid-trade? Dude, it depends on the market. Some markets are clean, some markets are very choppy. You know, it really depends. But like a safe number is like one pullback, you know, a healthy pullback. It happens, you know, when the market is pumping or dumping quite a bit. You know, a pullback 1 or 2 can be pretty healthy sometimes. Remember, guys, sometimes in the trade, just because you get drawn on doesn't mean anything. Now, one thing I will say is pullbacks are more, what's the word, prone to happen off inverses, because remember, you're entering as the market is going in that direction and not off retracements. So for example, look at today's trade, right? I'm gonna turn this off for a second, right? Look at today's trade, right? Today, imagine, right? Okay, let's imagine. You have an inverse here. You take the inverse as the market is going up, right? Because you have a bullish bias, the market is going up, whatever, right? You have an inverse, right? What ends up happening is you enter off the inverse, the market pulls back, you see drawdown, and then the trade goes back up. With retracement models, you don't really get pullbacks because you're entering off of the pullback, right? So it's not as likely to happen. Yes, pullbacks can still happen, but remember, you're entering off the pullback. Now, what are the pros and cons of an inverse and a continuation model? An inverse model, you're never going to miss the entry because if price is going up, it's going to go through that fair value gap. With a continuation model, it's not always guaranteed that price will retrace down. Sometimes you're going to create a fair value gap and price will just continue going up. And I could probably find a very good example, like anywhere. Let me see. Look, no, let me try to find a better example. Right here, for example, right? Look, here, market bullish bias, right? It went up, created a fair value gap. Here, you're bullish, right? You would want to take longs off of a retracement. We never got the retracement, so the market just kept going up, right? So those are the pros and cons. So for those wondering, like, dude, you're always okay, the indicator got stopped out, it seems like. But well, 35 points, wait, what? Nah, whatever. What I was gonna say was, some of you guys might be wondering, like, you're like, David, you always take inverse models. Why don't you ever take retracement models? They seem to work out just as good, if sometimes not, if not sometimes even better. The thing is, you don't typically always get retracement models. It's not something that really, you know, it's not something that really happens that often. Especially when the market is pumping up in your favor, I would much rather take an inverse, get a retracement mid trade, but know that I'm safe because I'm in the trade, so I'm not gonna miss out on the move. You know, and you know, sometimes, yeah, you'll get stopped out because it's a big pullback, but you can always re-enter, you know. So yeah. But yeah, guys, thank God, man. Today's an early stream, bro. I don't have to be on the charts for. Hey David, I'm gonna be in Miami for a day to visit. What do I 100% need to go see when I'm there? The strip clubs, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dude, here, I'm gonna write it down for you. Dude, okay, check out this restaurant. And then get. Okay, so you can get that restaurant. You can also try Gordon. Okay, let me see something. Did the indicator actually get stopped out? I don't think it did, because look, it entered here. Because remember, I have my 45-point stop. Yeah, I only did hit 35. I guess the notification just got messed up a little bit. Boom. Nice, Jay. Nice. At 45 points. No, yep. I figured. Yep. I was about to say. That's what you guys heard me say. 35 points. Nice, Jay. Nice payout, bro. Nice. Okay, so let me see. So you should go to this restaurant. You should also try Hell's Kitchen. It's also very good. Honestly, you can get anything in that menu. Amazing. You can check out Brickle. I mean, if you're new to Miami, if you live in Miami, Brickle is it's horrible. But if you're new, maybe it's not bad. So check out Brickle. What else? Um, what else? Um, mm, um, Honestly, bro, if you're gonna be here for a day, there's not much that you can really do in the first place. So check out these places. Nebula. So you have Rusty Pelican, very nice place. Hell's Kitchen, very nice place. And then you could check out Brickle. Not a bad place, It's pretty chill. David doesn't do anything like him. Yeah, I dead ass don't. Ain't there anything good in Ocean Drive? I mean, dude, that's where they filmed Scarface. If you like that movie, you can maybe take pictures there. That's pretty much about it. There's not much in Ocean Drive. I mean, yeah, there's like restaurants, but something out of the ordinary. David, let's take out the Dude, I haven't taken it out in a minute, bro. Maybe I take it out today. It's actually pretty cloudy, so maybe not. David, the reason you had a 35-point stop loss hit the alert is because you created the alert using the default settings and then you changed it. Let me delete it then. Hold up. I was about to say because I'm like, dude, like I had 45 points. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just remake it. 5 minute. You can send an email, bro. Imagine, bro. Who would ever click that, bro? Bro, Hanif, bro, you're good, bro. Confidence in shorts, dude. I mean, it's already playing out, bro. If you haven't taken it, it's a little too late. But no, I'm not in. I'm not in shorts. I just kind of have it on the screen, just cause. In the new Apex program, can I DCA? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could always DCA. Price was too fast for me to enter shorts. Is anyone green from the shorts? If you use a 45-point stop loss, which you should have. Yes? Okay. That's all I need to know. You're in? So you're green. Yes. 3 micros, you're holding it. Okay, but I mean, well, it already hit the price target. So there it is. Break even. I don't think it's going to alert it for me now. Oh, yes, it is. Fire. Bet. You got stopped out and took the re-entry. Guys, remember, my suggestion to you, do not use 35-point stops. In this market is way too little. It's way too little. Do not use 35. Do 45-point minimum. On my new PA, nice, bro. Hey, Jay, or for anyone, actually, guys, if you guys are requesting payouts recently, or if you guys are green, guys, post your profits over here in the profit channel. Or if you got a payout, so I can give you guys the rolls. Post it here in the payout channel. I'll give you guys the payout roll right here. All right, guys. But yeah, bro, that's not a payout, bro. Wrong channel, bro. Wrong channel. You almost reported it. There you go. Nah, just so it looks clean. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, if you took the shorts with the proper stop loss, you guys should be pretty good on this trade. It already hit a 1-to-1, more than a 1-to-1. Is it cool to hold? Just make sure you're scaling, bro. It already hit a 1-to-1. Scale at least half and go break even. I was in shorts and got stopped. Guys, remember, do not use 35 points. It's not good. Do 45. Why am I getting only ES indicator notifications? It does have NQ. Let me see. It's because NQ doesn't have a bias. Anyone getting NQ notifications? Yeah, we all are, actually. I kind of have to delete it, but yeah, we all are. If you want, send a screenshot. Play with profits. Damn, Hanif, what the hell? Hold on, you're up 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6K. Damn. Mr. Baller here, bro. Look at that. Good shit, good shit, good shit. I'm using Lucid. Nice, bro. Nice, nice, nice. Yo, we're low-key dumping. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Look at that. Damn, what the hell? I don't get notifications to my phone for the indicator. Remember, you have to set it up, and you need the essential plan from TradingView. It's not something we can really control. When we were coding the indicator, we didn't know. Or when we were coding the indicator, when Hanif was coding the indicator, we didn't know. And what's it called? TradingView. Because remember, the indicator script works for free. But if you want to have like TradingView, the app itself send you notifications, you need to pay for it. It's called the essential plan. Didn't the indicator get stopped out? No, it didn't. It didn't. Remember, I had the setting up for 45 points, but for some reason the notification was reading 35 points. So if you had 35 points, yes, it stopped it out, but I don't know why it showed me 35 points when I had it set at 45. But yeah. What's the indicator saying now? It's still in shorts. It's still in shorts. If you use a 45-point stop, which, like I said, you should have. Always. In this market, stick to 45 points. What stop should I use if I want to pass two accounts in 2 trades? You could do like a... If you can do like a 1-to-1, you divide 2.5K. 2.5K by 2. So you should be risking $1,250 per trade. So that's like what, like 10 contracts, maybe 15? 15 contracts you could do. Now the indicator on the 5-minute got stopped out at 180, re-entered though. We don't have the indicator coded to re-enter. Remember guys, once again, with the indicator, go to settings, go to NQ profile, go to stop loss size, move this to 45. Do not leave it at 35. All right, do not leave this at 35. Do not leave this at 35. Move it to 45. All right, at least with this market. Actually, obviously, if you had a 35-point stop loss, it's going to be a little bit different. Re-entered on shorts. Nice, bro. So, yeah, I mean, most people in here should be green, even if you re-entered. So, not bad. Not a bad day today, guys. Not a bad day. David, how do I cancel my accounts on the new website? I think it's just in your dashboard. You're holding the hell out of it? Bro. Should we update the default so it's updated for everyone? No, because remember, this 45-point stop loss rule is only for this market. We don't, I mean, surely we don't, you know, move like this forever, right? I would hope not. But yeah, here, let me kind of put the indicator link here in my YouTube chat. Just in case for my people on YouTube, maybe if you guys want to catch these type of trades with us, you guys can catch it. By the way, guys, let's go past my eval. Nice, bro. You owe me one, bro. You owe me one. Nah, I'm just kidding. But no, guys, by the way, for those that don't know, I think the Apex discount is ending over the weekend, the 90% off. I don't know if you guys want to use the disc. I don't know when it's ending actually. Either this weekend or sometime next week. But yeah, for those that don't know, guys, the Apex 90% off discount is ending soon. So if you guys want to take advantage of it, go ahead. It's in 5 days. For real? What? Oh, okay. And by the way, one thing I'm going to tell you guys. Don't get off yet. Don't get off yet. Guys, if you guys ever, for my people in here that maybe aren't as active in the live or maybe not as active in the chat, if you guys see this guy typing, don't trust him. He's a scam. No, I'm just kidding. This guy is the developer for the indicator. All right, so if you guys ever have any questions and you're probably hoping for me to respond and he responds, which let me turn off stream mode real quick. Hold up. Let me not leak any information real quick. Okay, there you go. Hold up, guys. Okay, so if you guys ever have any questions with the indicator, right? Or maybe you have need help with it, and this guy named Hanif responds. His name is Red. I'm gonna give him a new role called developer, so just so you guys know. But this guy right here, he's a developer of the indicator. He's the one who made it. So if you guys ever are like, David, thank you for the indicator, you gotta thank him too. All right, because he's the one that actually coded it. He actually made it come to life. All right. So if you guys want to use his affiliate link, if you guys want to get help to the indicator or access to the indicator, use this link here. All right, guys, here. I'll send it in the chat once again if you guys want to get access to it. It's completely free. All right, it's a 2-week free trial for the indicator. Once again, you guys saw it play out. It caught the shorts today. For over, I don't even know how many points, like over 100 points for sure. All right, so yeah, Hanif is the developer. So if you guys ever have any questions, instead of asking me first, maybe ask him because he's the one that knows way more than I do. All right, so yeah, once again, Hanif is the developer. All right, guys. But yeah. Oh, and the indicator got out of the shorts, so it took full profits. So yeah, guys, I mean, we're pretty much done for the day. We caught longs, the indicator caught shorts. Everyone is happy. Hopefully this winning streak starts now, man. But yeah, guys, once again, show some love to Hanif, man. If it wasn't for him, this indicator would actually literally not exist and work as perfect as it does now. So once again, guys, here's his code. Make sure you guys are using it here. Like I said, it's completely free for 2 weeks. It's a 2-week free trial. Try it out. If you don't like it, cancel it. If you do, feel free to keep it. But regardless, if you guys have any reviews or any feedback, feel free to type a review here. All right, guys, with this link here. All right. What about the other entry? No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm done, bro. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Wait, hold on. Let me take a screenshot here. Okay, let me delete this real quick. 1 sec. Boom. Screenshot took. There you go. Still on the 15-minute. Wait, the indicator is still in the 15-minute? What? Let me check. Remember, I don't have any alerts on for the 15-minute. Yeah, guys. Once again, I'm gonna give Hanif a separate role that says developer, just so you guys know who he is. All right, guys. So once again, if you guys ever have any questions or maybe want to thank him, it's him right here. All right. Here's his link one more time. All right. That's so you get to maybe get his fair share because I don't pay him for shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. I do overwork him a little bit though. I won't lie. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, I'm already seeing that most of you guys are already getting off the stream today. So, hold on, let me kind of. Yeah, I'm already getting. I'm about to get off the stream. Most of you guys are already getting off. I do have to pick up some stuff. Actually, right now. So yeah. Now I will ask for one favor, guys. I'm going to work on an announcement soon. All right. Obviously promoting today. If you guys can do me a favor and react and show some love, I'm trying to get my interactions up for the announcement channel. So if you guys can, I'm gonna post an announcement very soon on how we did today. So if you guys are happy with it, feel free to show some love. All right, guys. But yeah. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for today. Remember. Oh wait. Tomorrow I will not be live trading. Remember, guys, I'm done trading Fridays. I don't want to trade Fridays. I don't like trading Fridays. Instead, tomorrow I'm gonna work on a poll later today. And I'm gonna have you guys vote on what video you guys might want me to make to help you guys learn to trade a little bit better, maybe with my strategy, maybe with risk management, whatever. All right. So I'll work on that later. I want you guys to react to what you guys want to watch. And I'll get to recording it tomorrow. But tomorrow I will not be live trading and I will not be trading. All right, guys. Oh, and remember, guys, tomorrow's also NFP, so I would also be careful if you guys are gonna trade regardless. All right. So yeah. All right. Not trading PS tomorrow, only EVAs. Yeah, that works. Remember, it's NFP, so just be careful. All right. Yeah, guys. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I would love to take shorts off this inverse, which is what I was watching off open today, but I don't really care. I already made my money today, so yeah. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna get off. You guys have a blessed weekend. Remember, tomorrow I will not get on. I will be recording content instead for you guys for my YouTube channel. And yeah. All right. Peace out, guys. I'll see you guys. I'll be active in the chat, but if not, I'll see you guys in the next stream on Monday. All right. God bless you guys. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace, guys. Peace, peace, peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys want to go ahead and join the premium, I do have an 80% off discount in which I'm ending tonight. So if you guys do want to join the premium, guys, obviously you guys are seeing the payouts here, 25K, 25K, 25K. Here's even more proof. Obviously verified email, all, legit from Apex, obviously, You guys see right there, my name, all that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys do want to join the premium, guys, it is 80% off currently. So feel free to join. Here's the code for the 80% off. And here's the code for 60% off lifetime. All right, here are the prices. Monthly is from 50 to 10. 3 months is from 150 to 30, and lifetime is from 500 to 200. So if you guys want to join, feel free to. All right, guys. And if you guys want to get access to the free indicator, you guys saw it. It caught a 100+ point trade today on the shorts, and it is still in shorts actually. Oh, never mind. It got out of the shorts. But yeah, it caught well over 150 points in shorts. So if you guys want to get it for completely free, you guys can find all of the links here in the chat. All right, here's the premium sign up for the discount. There you go. All right, I'm really hoping to see you guys in the winning side. All right, I'm really hoping to see you guys in the premium today. But if not, I'll see you guys in the stream on Monday. All right, guys. Remember, tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I will be working on some content for you guys to learn about my strategy. All right, so you guys can make some money on your own. All right, but yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys Monday. All right, or if you guys are in the Discord, I'll see you guys right now. I'll be active in the chat. All right, but yeah, I'll see you guys soon, guys. Peace out. Take it easy. Have a good weekend, and God bless you.